Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njero. Now, today we are having the Matchmaker show, and the episode on today's show is very, very dedicated to most people who have been sending complaints about one way or another being affected by family members. In short, in the hands of toxic family members. So, welcome, Judy.
Yes,
At
thank you.
least last time we were able to cover very many things.
Yeah, we took something.
Yes, maybe
Yeah,
you can say hi to our viewers and the viewers of Judy George TV, and
yes,
then we will proceed.
yes. This is Judy from Judy George TV, and I welcome you to the show today with the Jengangelo. I appreciate. I'm humbled to be here today as we go on with our topic day after day. So you are welcome. Kindly give us your idea, give us a comment. We appreciate.
Yes, most places you go,
Yeah.
there will be that family member.
Mm-hmm.
There will be that person who is actually a thorn in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
There will be that person who is not very conventional in terms of mincing words. They're not very economical. They will tell you as it is, and then there will be that person who suffers in silence, suffers in the hands of a toxic family member or an entire family. There are people who have been victims of their own families, exploited in one way or another. That is the topic of today. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, that's a very wide topic to me. An individual in a toxic family member, in-laws, or being brother or sister or in-laws, whichever the way. And this topic is too wide. If I may say, this comes from the sources jealousy,
Mhm.
jealousy, jealousy, na what do you call?
Envy,
Kujipenda,
selfishness.
selfishness.
From the family members.
So for the family members itumbo inatoka kila mtu inatoka huyo mtu wa jirase na unapata baadhi ya family members they are okay. Inatoka huyo mtu anajipenda, the selfishness hapo nayo yuko juu sana. Anaweza taka wewe ukose yeye apate, and out of that unapata if it's one family member is so selfish and a brother get married, he try to ruin the marriage of the brother, and he tried to destroy that family, that the brother will not marry, will not have a generation to inherit, so that he can be able to inherit even the land.
So, like, the whole thing roots from jealousy,
It's jealousy.
selfishness.
Yes.
And suppose, because most of the victims I have met, most of the victims that have spoken to us are victims of circumstances. Like you found yourself doing well, you're doing better than your
Yes.
siblings. Maybe your businesses are doing better,
Yeah.
maybe your children or whatnot. Why should a family member who stands the chance of benefiting from an arrangement that has another family member doing better in life, why should they be envious? Why should they be selfish? Why should they be jealous?
Because they belong to I. Everything good should belong to me. If my brother has a good life or my sister, I envy, I feel jealous because it's not me. I always like everything to be I, myself. You put yourself first in everything, which
So,
is very wrong.
so if you put yourself in everything, you are going to find yourself being victim.
Yes, being because if my child is performing good in school, you feel like my child should be not yours.
Like
Yes.
it is supposed to be your child, no?
Yes, it should be my child.
Yes.
My child should be ahead.
Yes.
I should have the big car. I should have the big house. And we are not equal. And people should understand we are not gifted the same way. One person can be gifted as a farmer and you do farming and you get rich. Another is a lawyer. You do your things and you get rich. Another is a housekeeper. You do it and you do the best and you get the best. So you don't have to compete to the things you see because each and every person has the calling. Each and every has the purpose of creation. Only that we fight the air. Because whenever we say lazima utafikia kwa mipangilio ya Mungu. You must achieve the purpose of God. It doesn't matter how somebody will fight you through jealousy, through selfishness, through anything else. and you can't stop your brother or your sister to achieve the dream
Okay.
because it was created that way, and you don't have power to change.
And where do people draw the line between them being toxic? Because everyone is selfish. Everyone wants the best for themselves. And wanting the best for yourself is very different from not wanting the other person to have the best. And sometimes people are able to, a very good number of people are able to strike a balance between being a good person and also not coming out as very envious. Because I believe it is very wrong for you to be envious about something else and you're not putting in the same effort. You're not
On your
putting
side,
in the same kind of work to have the same results. Because when you see something working, it's actually a formula.
yeah,
Everything works on a
it's a hard
formula.
work.
Yeah, it's a formula. Even in this world, everything we are doing today is formula based. I do this, I get that.
You do for levels from you started from zero, you get one view, you get two views, you grow from left to another. Then somebody comes up now and want like to compete with you, then ana invite jealousy kwa sababu Jenga Jiro anafanya, ameinuka, anafanya, lakini kuinuka imekuwa imepitishwa kwa moto.
It's a consistent
Yes,
trend.
yes, there's a chapter like now you don't know how the book will end. You read it from chapter 1 to chapter 2, chapter 3. The same with the level in our life. You start achieving smaller dream, you achieve big, and at the time you realize you can achieve the big ones, those ones you never thought of even.
Mhm.
But when you are starting, even the Bible tells you don't have, God doesn't tell you where He is taking you.
Mhm.
He just initiates like a small thing, uza mboga. You start selling your cabbages and mboga kukatakatia watu. All of a sudden an idea comes. How can I take up a big house and start a greenhouse, a bigger one, a classic one, a standard. All of a sudden it comes now you have lorries, you are delivering people in their houses. Now you become an empire of the greengrocer. So it starts from somewhere. The same thing Jesus graduates. It graduates from one level. You see, my child is doing well. I'm buying a vehicle. Yourself, you are not doing the same. And yet, if you ask that person, he says he's not. When you see somebody achieving something, you feel a pinch in your heart.
You feel like this is not supposed to achieve. This
Yes,
person is
that
not
is
supposed to be
jealousy.
having
Even if
this.
it's me, I feel bad of you.
Mm.
I should. Even if you tell me, can you share this for me? Then like nikusheie kwa nini?
Sasa hiyo si ni uchawi. That's
Sasa you
witchcraft now.
feel na msheie ainuke.
Mm.
Have you ever heard? I once time I heard a story. I don't know what to say, whether mine or somebody else. You have a shop, then you invite a brother. Baada ya kuajiri kijana wa nje,
Naleta bro.
unaita bro, a younger bro, and people should confirm this because these things, those people do business, they are always there, like each and every day. Those who are starting business, they are doing it because they don't know. As we did it, another they did it, and they have experienced this.
Mhm.
You bring a brother or a sister, a younger. Like now, we say I have a big shop, I invite my brother or a sister, and when they come, they start saying, anataka nimutafutie doa aendelee kutajiri.
Ama anaanza kukimbia.
Why? Ataanza kukuibia aje? Ataanza kukuibia kwa sababu amejiuliza, umenileta hapa mimi nikutafutie do. So out of that, you think now start trying to start her own or his own. Then you don't have the capital, you are young. So what do? You start pulling down your brother or your sister, money
pull
from
them
the
down.
business, pulling them down slowly by slowly. And if you don't realize, if your brother, you say now when you take to the mother story or to the father or to the parent on the table, they say huyu ni wenu, huwezi muuliza, sasa utamuhandle aje? Sasa wachana naye, musamehe tu, but already has corrupted. Already your business is corrupting down, already your business is going down. And at the time you see, they even come to work whenever they want because they want to use us. And that sometimes if you want to leave this business like this moment, you have this opportunity here, you are working here, and you get a greener pasture than this. And somebody who you employed, like your brother or your sister, sometimes you feel in your heart, even the house guys he employed in our house, you feel this person, if he take care of this house well, if he take care of this business well, I gonna give this to him or her.
You want to reward their loyalty.
Yes, only you didn't talk about it, you didn't empty your heart,
You didn't want
your
them
plan.
to not maybe work hard. You did not want to preempt. You did also not want.
You just wanted to watch. If this house girl works well, I'll do something for him or for her. All of a sudden that person will do vitu zingine hata unashindwa what were you looking for.
Unashindwa kama ni yeye.
If it's a brother you say hii kazi kama ataiangalia vizuri naweza muachia I perform hata mimi nikanipea kitu kidogo sina shi. It was for her his own promotion but because of jealousy and selfishness hata yeye anafunga njia zake. Hata yeye anafunga njia zake. And let me tell you, I had a family saying like your father, my father, or somebody's father is a drunkard. Then those people who don't drink, they go around talking like that drunkardness will not take children to school. And out of that jealousy, now they are painting the picture, even the picture before it comes. Because when a child is young, you can't talk about the future. Only God knows. But because of your jealousy, you have painted that word. But within that an experience goes even 20 to 30 years because you see before you get to see the answer. Why? Because if you say my child will not go to school, God will make sure they go. That's 8 years of primary school. Then you give 4 years of a high school. That is 12 years. Then you give 4 to 7 years, depending on the course, either lawyer, doctor, 7 years. That's how many years? Around 20 years. This child was around 7 years. So
around 28, 27.
27 years. So that's a thing you'll experience an answer after that years. When you see these children performing, when you see them achieving. But through your jealousy, you have cursed your own children. Now, whatever you prayed for the children of your brother or your sister, it comes back to your children.
Comes back to you.
Of course, because there's nothing goes empty. As far as the word comes out, it must come back with the ile kitu ulitia nguvu gani.
So it has to come back.
It has to come back. So those people with the jealousy, they should know whatever they plant to the other people with the jealousy, it will come back to them without any time, with years. If the prayers to answer, if you are sick and can be healed instantly, but if you talk about hawatakuwa, hawatafanya, it's some years.
Well, very interesting.
Of course, it's a very big topic.
So, when it comes to toxic family members, most things narrow down to jealousy, sibling rivalry,
yes,
brothers and sisters, or sisters and sisters, sisters and brothers and brothers. There's that rivalry, and also on very rare occasions will you find maybe succession politics where children want to inherit their children.
Yes.
It's also another challenge.
Yes.
And I think we will be exploring some of these topics.
Also, the witchcraft comes in. When jealousy comes, witchcraft comes.
What do you mean?
You try to fight, and maybe somebody's God's anointed. You can't fight those people because they have their calling and the purpose of their creation. Then you come and you fight the witchcraft.
So you are a witch.
The jealousy and selfishness comes to jealousy. It brings the witchcraft.
So you can go and
graduate. The way you graduate from primary school, high school, you graduate to a witch.
Oh, okay.
You graduate to a witch without knowing. Slowly by slowly, you get to yourself now you are a witch. And sometimes you still support yourself positively and say you are so good.
Whereas you are just a
yes, but
witch.
You know yourself whatever you are doing. Because there is you can be a witch and you don't know yourself. You know. And why do you want only your child to be good? Why do you want your child to be the best? And you are not the creator. And hakuna mtoto ati si mzuri. Oh, we are good. Only wewe ndio utafanya watoto wako wakuwe wabaya. Ama warudishwe kwa zile vitu ulikuwa unatakia mtoto wa mwenyewe. Because your children were good, but because of the seed you have planted, and we say, whichever the seed you plant, you harvest. Who will harvest? Who planted?
You.
You planted to who? To somebody else. And the Bible doesn't say to those people you planted to, they will harvest. It's you who have planted.
Whatever you
planted,
you will harvest.
Yes, you sow, you harvest. So kama ndio nimepanda mbegu ya ubaya, nita harvest ya ubaya. Na hata kama nilikuwa napandia jiganjero, haitakuwa kwako hatujaambiwa mwenye atapandia ndio ata harvest.
Ni mwenye amepanda.
So it's good to have to plant good seed, to sow good deeds, because when they come back with harvest, good
or bad.
Or bad.
Wow, such an interesting topic.
Yes.
Looks like you have a lot of knowledge in this area.
A lot of knowledge, a lot of experience.
You could maybe be very helpful. We'll be watching some of this episode even on your channel.
Yeah.
Maybe you can remind our viewers where you're found. Maybe somebody is just watching for the very first time. Maybe somebody is just watching Judy. Maybe you can direct them to where they can see you frequently.
Yes, you can find me on JG Judy George TV YouTube. I'm there. You can watch my so many episodes. Sometimes they upload or downloading. You feel them. They are coming, an idea coming, and feel this society is dying because of this, and you talk about it. So you can get me there. You can tell me something you want to say. I also have a TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. Judy George, and Judy George, and JUDDY.
So your Judy has double D.
Yes,
All right.
JUDDY.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you too.
We will be having these conversations even moving forward,
Yes,
and we'll see what happens.
yes, and also I want to add this, Jengajero, if you give me a chance. I'm also a businesswoman.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
you're a
I
business-
do glass work.
Oh, glass work.
Yes, kindly support my work. If you feel I advise and I talk good, kindly, if you are around, you are far from, you are diaspora, uko wapi, unajenga, uko na mjengo hapa Kenya, ama uko Kenya, unajenga, give me the supply. I do glass work and plumbing, and I appreciate.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do plumbing work
Yes, supply, plumbing, and glass work.
and glass work.
Yes, from
Okay.
quotation,
Okay.
cutting,
Yes.
fixing, all
Yes.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Guys, support Judy George. She is doing plumbing business and glasses. Eh?
Yes, yes,
And yeah, so you can consult her and you'll get the job done.
yes.
And you will not be conned because I can tell where she comes
We will
from.
give them my number.
Yeah, directly, no
Yes,
problem.
yes. You can get my number because sometimes people know they get tired to go and look number somewhere else. My number is on my YouTube, but also I have to give it on this platform, Jengajero. My number is 0724 554 872.
Repeat.
0724 554 872. Judy George.
You're still the same Judy George on Facebook, on
Yes.
YouTube.
On TikTok.
This
Yes, those who are doing business, you can give me a plug also.
Okay.
You can give me a plug your business for marketing on TikTok
Mhm.
and any other platform.
Oh, you market on TikTok?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I plug, I give you plugs, hardware plugs,
Yes.
even hotels.
Okay.
Whichever the business you want.
Okay.
Yes.
All the very best in your business.
Oh, thank you.
So, guys, today we were having the topic in the hands of toxic family. So, I am hoping that these conversations are great eye openers. These conversations are things that resonate with you. These episodes are things that you could enjoy, maybe, and maybe you get enlightened in every single way. Until then, this is Jenga Jero. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.